Second language, my ass. Welcome everybody to this week's edition of He and She Spill the Tea. You know, this season is weird. This episode starts off with drama. They're in the workroom. We see Alexis Mateo in her crown. I'm pretty sure that crown started Corona.
Oh!
She's like talking to Cracker, my poor Cracker, about, you know, the whole whiteout thing from the week before and angina.
She was looking for a fight.
She was looking for a fight, and then Cracker explains herself, and then Then we see Mayhem like giving some side eye, like Mayhem does, and is like, I don't buy anything you're saying. So then there's no mini challenge, who knows why, and then Rue's like, I randomly selected teams for this challenge.
Yeah, it was very odd.
I hate to say this, but I feel like usually with All Stars, you're like, everyone's like a killer on the season. And this season, so far, I'm kind of like...
Although, I will say this. Last night, I felt like so many people stepped their pussy up.
Yep. I have anxiety too, Miz Cracker. I do.
Cracker, you're jittery. You're dancing all the time.
She has anxiety. Leave the woman alone. Can we talk about this challenge, which is kind of stupid? Like, you're making a hotel suite with, like, some stuff that was provided for you, right?
What is this, The Apprentice?
Right.
I felt like it was weird.
Well, pre us seeing, like, their end results, though, when they're getting ready in the workroom, then came the other thing with Cracker. She's, like, talking to Shea Coulee about how she's working with people that she respects, and then all of a sudden, Alexis turns around and is like, so you're saying you don't respect me?
Right.
I was like, oh, my God, like... Listen, Miss Vanjie, you need to come get your mom.
Right. She's
all
drunk
right?
at the school, and the principal wants her to leave.
Right. Vanjie, you need to talk to your mom.
Talk
she
to
seems
mama.
upset. She's angry. Maybe she's starting to go through the change. Right? I started out loving Alexis Mateo when the season started, and like since the beginning, I'm kind of just like...
Hey, I hate to say it, but I was on a reality show on Last Comic Standing, and I felt like people throw out drama just to
get on TV.
I feel like maybe she was like, I'm never on here. Maybe I need to start some drama. Because people tried that with me. I'm like, I'm not buying into it. Nice try.
Then we see their rooms, which is kind of like stupid, and it's like, what are they really being judged on, right? Like, it just kind of seemed like
the winners, who I actually did like, all they really said
Mayhem
was, do you feel rich? Is it
right.
luxurious?
Mayhem and Blair St. Clair.
Or whatever they said.
Any of them could have won, and you would have been like...
But I was like,
all
right, at least everyone else took people on tours. They wrote out Golden Girls stuff. You know what I mean?
I can't believe the Golden... I mean, I get what they're saying. Like, if you're going to do Golden Girls...
You better go all out.
You better do Golden Girls, because it's one of the most known things ever. But still, like, kudos... I liked it. I liked the Golden Girls one.
I did too. I liked all of them, actually. I actually said to her, I don't know who wins because they were all great in their own way.
So let's go over these runway looks. First, we have Blair St. Clair. Ding! She always looks great. She's a look queen.
You know what I love about her the most? I think she kills it with eye makeup.
All makeup. She's a killer. She's one of the strongest queens, I feel like, this season. So next, Mayhem Miller. She comes out. I'm kind of just like, meh. She's a beautiful girl, and she always looks beautiful. But I'm never like,
it was disappointing until
you know what I mean?
She took off. Right?
Yeah, her cute little bathing suit
I
look.
felt like she finally stepped it up.
So, then Alexis Mateo comes out. I wasn't feeling this runway for her. There was the weird circus look. And then the green dress. I was like...
the green dress was terrible. Terrible. It looked like a glow stick. She looked like a glowworm.
I was like, I'm
she
not
looked like
sure.
A globetrotter. She looked like a glow stick.
But
Did I say glow stick?
Yes.
Nuts.
But apparently runway looks don't matter anymore on RuPaul's Drag Race. We'll get to that in a second.
Yes, we will.
So then India Fair comes out and I think looks incredible.
That houndstooth, I like anything houndstooth. It's my favorite pattern.
I thought she looked
incredible.
Incredible.
I was like, wow, you have stepped your pussy up.
But again, apparently, wasn't what they were looking for this week. Then we get to Jujubee again. Spoiler alert. She comes out with this...
Whoa! God! I saved the day, honey.
So Jujubee comes out wearing, I'm sorry to say this, but like Halloween store witch's outfit, and then like takes it off to Mrs. Claus to take it off into, like, I get what she was doing with the holidays, But it was kind of not the best runway of the week, I felt like. But yet, she won. So what the hell do we know?
I don't know
Clearly
how that
nothing.
happened.
So then Mariah Paris Balenciaga comes out, which I thought she looked like a supermodel, but Michelle read her for saying like a coat isn't a look. Whatever.
I'll give them that, but
I'll
she
give her that.
sure looked like, I mean, that looks space age, don't you think?
I thought she looked super cool.
Right.
I thought she
I
looked
agree.
better than some of the other girls who were not placed in the bottom.
Right.
Then my Cracker comes out.
This was the
Kills
best
it.
one of the night.
Kills it. It was
incredible.
creative. It was really good. She looked really good. I loved it. There was like a story to it.
And then when she popped out of this, you know, and we realized, what is it, Anastasia? Is that what we're watching? It was incredible.
Right.
One of the best looks I've ever seen on the show, honestly. Yep. Did we introduce ourselves? No. I'm Dante, by the way. This is my beautiful wife, Rebecca Cochin. And go.
Lastly, we had Shea Coulee with her like crazy butterfly insect look. I really
loved
liked
it.
it.
I loved it.
I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was well executed. I think it's something we've never seen before.
Right.
I was like, ding,
I
thumbs
agree.
up. Thumbs up for Shea Coulee.
That dress was crazier than Lindsay Lohan. Reminded me of Alice in Wonderland, and I was smoking pot at the time, and I wanted to ask you, do you see them too?
The bottom three are revealed, and it's Shea.
Wait! Spoiler alert.
All right, bottom three are Shea.
That's
Huh?
the one who's gonna win the whole season. So why did they put Shea in the bottom? Just for drama?
Shea, India, and Mariah. I was like, so many. First of all, if they were like, oh, we're gonna go off with the challenge, blah blah blah. Well, none of them did that great in the challenge. So it's like that's what you're basing it off of, and like, does the runway mean nothing anymore?
Right.
Apparently not.
Right.
Like, what were you basing this off of? It didn't make any sense.
Because
right?
Shea killed it the whole time.
I felt like even the judges' critiques, like nothing made sense last night. It just kind of felt, or it's just like loosey-goosey with the rules. I know this like Survivor, like everyone votes for who they want to see leave, which also is really shitty because then they can pick for someone to, you know, incredible like Shea to go home.
Decide, right,
Monet
Monet.
Exchange came out, looked great. She looked like she just got off her shift at the Crystal Palace skating rink, but that's okay. She still looked good, and she's a killer. She is a
Was that tea? Did you just spill some?
maybe.
Juju was the funniest, but funniest doesn't mean you win the whole show for that day.
When does that? Yeah, when does that ever happen? That like they just don't care about the runway at all?
The runway, she looked like the Noid. In that red dress. Can we show that, please? There we go. Thank you.
And this is her first win in doing this 3 times. This is her
I
third
saw.
time, so good for her for that.
Right.
So then her Jujubee and Monet Exchange lip sync for their legacy. Jujubee kind of phoned it in a little. I was like,
She didn't
it
do
was-
a flip, a sit, a splits, a turn around, a spin. She didn't do a pas de bourrée. She didn't do a sashay.
I love that my husband
She
even
didn't-
like pot de bourrées in your vocabulary.
Oh.
Monet was the clear winner. Right? She was the clear winner.
Yep.
And we find out that the people voted, and they voted for Mariah Paris Balenciaga. Whatever. Did you see that Mayhem voted to like send Shea home? Oh, she's trying to get rid of her competition.
Well, that's all right. That's smart. That's what you should do.
Yeah. I mean, especially if they're
Stop
gonna let
keeping
these.
people around that are gonna beat you, you idiots.
Yeah, but
It's
you
good
don't
for
want to be known as
television.
the person that like
Took down the person who
Shea
should have
Coulee.
won. Yes.
But people want to see the person who deserves to win.
Then why are we doing a show? Because how are people showing up to this show? I've watched it every season. How are you showing up not knowing that you're going to be in all these different challenges?
They
Not
know what
having-
they know what they're
Right.
going to do before they get there. I mean,
Right.
they have an idea of what
Of course
they're
they
gonna
do, but
yeah.
they always know that there's going to be like a snatch game, so they could write all their
Oh
jokes.
man, this
And
season's Snatch Game.
how did you not have all the jokes written?
I know.
Why are you wasting your time? You
I
should
know.
hire writers.
If you know
I'm
that
right
you're-
here. I'm a funny comedian roast master.
Right. If you
Hire
know
real
that you're
comics.
going to be on Drag Race and you know that Snatch Game is coming up, hire yourself some professional comics and get some good jokes in there.
For everything. What's the other one? Where you read? We go to the library.
The library.
Same thing. And
I wonder if they even write those jokes or if they have writers there giving them
both,
jokes.
I bet.
I'm
both.
sure it's both.
Because she and I also used to write for Joan Rivers on Fashion Police, and you know, a lot of the jokes that seemed like were off the cuff from her came out of our brains.
Right.
Right.
So there you go.
That was
Thank
the
you
episode.
for watching. Follow,
Like, comment, share.
Comment.
We mean share the button, not share the singer.
No, we meant share the singer also.
We did?
All right, that's it. Stay nice, stay active.
Don't get COVID. Be good. Be a nice person.
Be a nice person.